Hey y'all.
What are we doing?
I had an idea to make an alcohol lamp because alcohol burns super clean and you can actually do it indoors, whereas propane is quite dirty and you can't do it indoors.
Right.
Because it's toxic.
So what do we got here?
So here we have some bricks, which was Joe's idea. And we're going to put the pot on top of the bricks and the alcohol lamp will be between it. And you know, a brick is a fireproof thing. So that's our idea for a stand.
Cool. So where are we going now?
Rite Aid to get ethyl alcohol. It's where the Band-Aids are.
Toothpaste. What?
I see it.
You see it?
Yes. Isopropyl. I don't want isopropyl. I want ethyl. Yeah, baby. Ethyl.
You found it?
Yes, I did. Ethyl.
You gonna buy all of them?
Yes, I.
Can I see what it looks like?
It's just ethyl alcohol.
Ethyl. Okay, girl, we got you.
Now I don't know if the flame will be hot enough to cook with. I honestly don't know.
If you need cotton balls too, don't you?
For what?
To burn, to light that.
I was gonna make a wick out of.
But once you use multiple wicks, so you can get more of a flame and make it hot enough. You don't have to do one. You could do multiple. And do you have a pan where you could put all those little balls in to actually make it?
No, I was gonna use that jar, and I was gonna make a wick, and I was gonna let it go into the bottom of the jar.
No, once you just use like a little metal dish, put alcohol in there and put a bunch of cotton balls in and light them up, and you'll have like 5 flames, and it'll be hotter because you'll have 5 wicks or 6 wicks at once to mimic flame, like for each individual flame going up onto the pot instead of one little flame in the middle.
We should do it both ways and see which works better.
Okay.
So cotton balls?
Yeah, cotton balls.
And
you work here?
Yes.
Where are cotton balls?
oh, cool.
Cotton balls?
Cotton balls, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Are they actually 100% cotton?
Yeah, made from 100% cotton.
Oh, perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Sweet.
All right, Crystal.
Salt and vinegar, bold. Yeah, I would eat these.
You would?
Yeah, this is almonds.
So why don't we just get one of those? And
You have to
use
fill it up quite a bit, though. That's a lot of alcohol we have to fill up, and then we have
them?
to.
Why do you think I'm buying?
I know, but the balls. We need how many balls you have to put in here? I was hoping like this, like a little petri dish, like a ladle type of thing.
Perfect. And I got serious balls. So you'll eat this?
You got
right?
serious balls?
You'll actually eat this?
Yeah, I'll eat that, absolutely. So now we're about to do my thought process of the. Do you have a clicker?
Oh, what?
A lighter?
I think it's going to waste alcohol because
No, it's not.
alcohol is volatile.
Nope, it's not gonna waste.
Oh, wait a minute.
I have an idea. No, don't. This is my idea.
It's your idea?
My idea.
All right, I hear you. What did you say? Oh, lighter.
Lighter, yes. Something to light this up with. Remember, we're doing the experiment. We're trying two different ideas.
Are you recording there?
I am.
Oh, shit.
Shit, man. Shit, that's like so. I can't even get that open. That's crazy.
Definitely here.
Holy crap! It was so tight. It's like built-in adolescence.
Now, I have to poke a little hole in this for mine.
All right, so let me see if I. All right, do you have paper towel?
Sure do. Joe, you want to use the cotton? Oh.
I am. I just spilled here.
Oh.
I don't want the table to catch fire.
Oh, I see. You just keep pouring it.
Right.
Oh, so it may not waste.
That's the idea.
Oh, okay. It may actually work.
It may actually work. You're funny.
Yeah, but it's not gasoline. But yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it is.
All right, let's give this a shot.
Wait. It's not gasoline. It's not going to like shoot up.
All right, there we go.
See, it's
Sweet.
It's right by your phone, though.
Look at that.
Now the question is how
long will it
that
last? Yeah, right.
So
Well,
my idea was a smaller flame, but it would be
yeah, but look how it's going around the entire,
pot.
the whole pot, right? Which is what I wanted.
Can you put that on time lapse so we can see?
Well,
so your
I'm
viewers-
recording real time right now.
No, but if you put it on a time lapse mode, your viewers can sort of.
No,
It's not. It's
actually,
perfect.
we should move this like this because it's hitting the handle. You won't be able to touch it.
I have pot holders.
Oh, okay.
It's actually perfect. If I could heat up a little rice, little beans.
Wow, it's actually working.
Is it?
Yeah, actually it is.
Really? You feel like it's
Yeah,
hotter?
definitely changed the temperature.
Huh.
Holy crap! I can't believe it's fucking working. Can you take the pot? Can you take the pot off
Sure.
with the pot holders? You can't do it without it.
No,
It's
I
too
can't.
hot. It's
No,
way
it's
too
not.
hot.
It's not.
No, it's
Oh,
too
it
hot.
is. You're
It's
right.
too hot.
You're right. That's actually a good.
We should
sign.
have put the handles this way. Because right now the handles are right over the flame.
So we're learning.
Right.
You know, it's a process of.
Like this way. Yeah, put the pot holders like that.
Right.
I'm just curious. I want to see what the status is of the alcohol.
You want to take it off?
You take it off. Yeah. This one I'm curious. See, it's already burned out through the puddle that was there. So the cotton balls, hopefully the cotton balls will not. So I mean, it's only seconds. I mean, maybe minute because it already burned that fuel, but now the cotton balls are starting to shrink and burn. So how would you put that out if you had to put it out?
The window. If that smokes up the place.
No. We're not gonna do that.
Now, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pour the ethyl alcohol in here, maybe till about here.
Okay.
Right? And I'm going to drill a hole right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to cut up a piece of an old tank top that doesn't fit my son anymore. And I'm going to make a wick out of it.
Okay.
And I'll do the same exact thing, only
We have to put the other bricks back on.
we'll have to put the other bricks back on.
Yeah, because that'll be perfect.
It'll be lesser heat, but it will last longer. And we
Look,
won't
it's
have
starting to smoke.
Huh.
Holy shit! It's fucking working, bro. It's working.
And you notice you're smelling. You don't smell.
No,
any,
I smell alcohol.
Yeah, but nothing,
No.
toxic or anything.
It smells like I'm camping.
Right. But you can't do this with propane.
No,
indoors.
but I can't believe it's actually smoking the water. Holy shit, it's working.
Well, maybe.
What do we mean maybe?
We have to put a couple of hot dogs in there.
But we don't have any hot dogs.
I know. Isn't that a shame?
But I can't believe it's actually working though. So see now it would be really cool if there's a way to fuel that, like constantly give it more.
Well, that's why I think it might be an easier thing.
Yeah, but that's a single flame. It's concentrated in one section, one location.
Well, in theory,
If you fanned it out,
I could drill 2 holes and put 2 wicks,
or
and then it's a hybrid.
or you could fan it out and slice it, and then it'll be a larger flame.
Or we could make 2 of these.
Or you can make 2 of those, right?
If I have another kimchi jar.
I can't believe it's actually smoking. I wonder if it actually boiled. Look, it's starting to boil. The bubbles on the bottom of the thing. See the bubbles?
Yeah, but that's not necessarily boiling.
Well, no, it's not boiling yet, but they're creating bubbles,
Right.
which is good. A
It's
start.
encouraging.
It's encouraging. I can't believe it. This is fucked up, bro.
Right?
Yeah, well, that's true, but I wasn't expecting it to be this. This is extremely efficient. I didn't put a lot of alcohol in there.
I know that. I expected it to.
Burn out quickly, but
Really
it's
quickly.
being extremely efficient. And it's smoking a lot now.
Man, we should have got more bricks. We could have had a whole meal.
Actually, we can still do that. We can stand them vertically. And put 2 and 2. Vertically, like this.
True. Actually, that's perfect.
And put 4 of them
True.
on each corner.
True.
And that'll work better.
Then I'm going to get my power drill and I'm going to drill a hole in this.
Okay. Oh, I thought it was going out. No, it's not going out.
Wow, that's interesting.
But that's... And that was the bubbles are starting to come up.
You know what we should have done? Instead of boiling the water, we should have seen how long it took to just heat up these beans because...
Well, that's the next experiment. That's
Yes.
just...
Well, that's I guess if we really need to, if the power goes out,
Right.
you know?
Because we're not going to have any light either. The proof of concept is here. But it's something to burn out. But it's actually boiling. So your idea may work better. So we have to get it about the same amount of water. This is fucking cool. I can't believe it. I'm really shocked. Yeah, because now I'm starting to smell the cotton balls.
Yeah. No, don't do it that way because
It's already blown out.
yeah, it's going to create smoke.
Well, I was hoping it wasn't. Should you take the pot off now?
All right, let me take it off with this because now.
Yeah, it's probably really hot.
Actually, it will be. If my son was here, he'd use this to make ramen noodles.
That's pretty cool, bro. All right, so my thought process, again, this is my second attempt. The first attempt was extremely successful. So, however, when it started burning out, it started burning the cotton balls, and that's exactly what it did. So my other thought process is to stuff this with cotton balls, like this.
And I'm going out now to drill a little hole in this baby. So
So by stuffing this with cotton balls,
it might be a little bit uncontrollable. But
nope, it won't be uncontrollable at all.
Maybe.
This is gonna work. This is gonna be just like a sterno.
You
This
know,
is
you
gonna
might be
work.
right.
It's gonna work just like a sterno.
Just watch your cell phone if that thing flares up.
Yep, it won't. You can't. It's being controlled. So, and we even have a cover for this, so the alcohol doesn't evaporate.
Ah, okay.
So, in other words, I can fill it up, and then when I'm done filling it up, I can cover it. I mean, it'll. If I'm talking about when it's not hot. So, when it's not hot, we could cover it. So my thought process is to just fill it up like this and have all the cotton balls full of alcohol. Here we go. It's almost full. Almost can see it there. See it on the top? So this is perfect. We add a couple more cotton balls in there so it could soak up more, because there's gaps. We don't want any gaps. We'll stick it in there. Stick it in there. Stick it in there like this. This would be perfect. And this should last a very, very long time in terms of fuel source. So let me put a little bit more in here. Perfecto, look at that. And that will be our fuel source. I put the cover on so it doesn't evaporate. And now we have a portable alcohol fuel source for cooking. All right, so what are you doing, Jordan?
So I'm going to be making a wick for this baby. So I'm cutting this into a wick,
So this is Jordan's idea.
which may or may not work.
We'll see. Well, that's the best part about this experiment, to see which is the best. And you know what? There could be still a purpose for this type of heater, or heating something. This could be for yours, could be for something, and that could be used for something else. We don't know. We're making. I would go from the bottom up. But you know what? I would measure the length, because you don't want it to have all that extra length for no reason.
Well, I was going to put it in first. And
Yeah, but I know,
then-
but you don't. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. But I mean, you know what I mean. You don't need to have all that extra length.
So what I'm planning on doing is, so I'm going to let it go in a little bit more, and I'm going to cut this. I'd say about
No, longer. You want it to kind of like that.
here.
Yeah, you want it to droop. You want it to do one of these, so then you have all this surface area here for heat. If you put another one in, you could put another one here.
I might be able to get another one in. Actually.
You should be tight. You shouldn't be that loose. So you can get another one in there.
Yeah, I might be. able
So
to.
you're not going to use this? Oh, because these are the
Yeah, I don't know if the ends were 100% cotton, so I didn't want to risk it. I don't want to like breathe any fumes from like. I don't know.
Well, if it wasn't 100% cotton, it wouldn't say 100% cotton. In other words, the edges, well, that may be too thick
Well.
anyway. It could be too thick. It might not be the absorbment, how it absorbs could be different.
Perhaps we will see. Oh, I did way too much. Oh, it's a shame to get rid of this nice washcloth, but
We need 100% cotton.
survival situation sometimes demands a bit of
Exactly.
cannibalism. Metaphorical
Right.
cannibalism. I wasn't suggesting we actually eat human flesh. Okay, let's see if I can perhaps.
No, just once you pull it out and just match up the size.
Well, what I was hoping to do is get this to like pull it. You know, if I pull one,
Yeah.
the other one might be pulled with it. I had tweezers somewhere.
Is it, you getting it? Just pull it.
Well, somewhere I have tweezers, which will get this. I think they're in my car. I'm gonna go get my tweezers to
Don't go too
have
far.
two separate wicks.
Right.
I want to see if I want to get them the same length.
Yeah.
I want them exactly the same length.
But they can't. Yeah, they got to be drooping down. There you go.
Let me see how far it goes.
Oh,
down.
so you got to cut the other one. Yeah, just,
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
yeah. So
that'll
just
be
cut
perfect.
cut the length of that other one
Yeah.
right here. Cut,
Well, there's
cut
no
it here.
reason to cut it.
Yeah, because there's extra wick. It has to go up.
It doesn't
it's
matter.
A waste.
No, but it
does
why cut
matter.
it? It's not going to interfere with the
Yeah, it's-
the absorption. It's perfect.
Yeah, but it's not gonna that it's a waste of that absorption on that. It's never gonna be needed. You don't need it because you're only gonna fill it to a certain height. That's a waste.
It's not going to hurt it though.
Yes, it will because it has to go that much more, travel up that much more.
Well, let's see. Let's see if so you hypothesize that one of the wicks flame will be much stronger than the other.
Well,
So
no,
we'll see
I'm
if
not saying that at all. Just that it'll be absorbed going down there for no reason. It's a waste. It'll never follow up enough.
Let's see.
Why are you wasting it? There's no-
Maybe.
So you want one this way, one that way, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Perfect.
Right. Yeah, that'll be good.
I hope it does.
I mean, it may not right away.
That's what I mean. So we have to. That's a far travel. Gravity. So
So you
gravity
think before I bother building the second one, I should just see if this even
works.
works?
Right.
That's a
I
good
think
point.
you should fill the whole thing up. That's just my thought process. But
Maybe you're right.
because then it only has to travel this far. You know, a
True.
couple inches.
You're absolutely right.
But then the flame, but the absorption will be there already. So the flame, the fire, the burning the fuel will be the wick, because now it needs it, and it's going to force it through the cotton cloth.
Thing is, I don't want any evaporation tonight because we're not going to be using it.
Yeah, but we still have to test it. But you can cover this with a plastic, put it in a plastic bag
Or saran wrap.
or saran wrap, right?
Right. Why don't we just test it tomorrow? Or you want it for the video?
Yeah, I want it for the video.
Then
Yeah.
I'm going to have to fill it up more.
All right, so we're trying it in a bumblebee can, and we have a little bit of water in here, and we start it at 10:05 p.m. All right, so I put in a little bit more, so it's actually useful. So I was thinking about doing two of these. I'm not sure if that would actually benefit, but it looks like it's working pretty good. It's like right underneath it. We want to see how long this takes to boil. So I filled that up with cotton balls, and we'll see how long it takes to boil. Oh wow, look at this. There's already bubbles on the bottom of that already. How's that even possible? I just turned it on, just put it on. That's crazy. Wow. That's pretty impressive. Huh. 10:08. Look at the difference already. That's crazy. It's already smoking. This is working out better than I expected. Look at that. It's boiling. Son of a gun. Sweet. It only took 15 minutes, approximately, to a full raging boil. And I'm only using 70% ethyl alcohol. That is awesome. All right, so we put 2 hot dogs in. And they said once it comes to a boil, you have to cook it for 5 minutes. Well, the temperature of the hot dogs are cold, and they lowered the temperature down. So we're going to wait for it to come to a boil again. It's kind of sort of boiling, but we're going to wait 5 minutes, or maybe even 10 minutes, and we'll give it a shot. We'll test them out, see how good they are. We're just going to eat them raw, well, not raw, without bread. And we'll see if they actually work. So we'll let it come to a boil again. Now remember, I have no control of the heat. The control of the amount of heat that's being generated. It's on high all the time. There's no adjustment. I haven't figured that part out yet. But we're going to cook hot dogs with Ethyl. Let me show you. That's what we're using. Ethyl alcohol and cotton balls. And they're 100% cotton. Where is it? Made from 100% cotton. And that's what I'm using. Doing pretty good. We're almost done. Boiling pretty good. Boiling 1028. Rocking and rolling. Rocking and scrolling. So the reason why we're using ethyl alcohol is because it's safe to use indoors. It doesn't create any harmful chemicals to burn. And there we go. We had a full boil again with the hot dogs inside. And took just about 5 minutes. How cool is that? Food for champions. Hot dogs and ketchup. Wow. I'll take it. Sorry. As much as not healthy, but think about it for a second. You need to be able to cook something. This is just an example. But you can set a whole bunch of these up. And then you can cook corn, peas, string beans. I'm sure we could probably figure out a way to set up a grill and set up a bunch of them to like you can use the stove because it's safe on the stove. But we can remove all these things. These come out. And you can set up a bunch of cans. And there's a griddle you can put here. And then we can cook steak on here. That's probably the next thing we're going to try. Okay, so now we're going to do a part B to this. Because now we want to figure out how we figured out that we could boil water. Great, we could boil water with ethyl alcohol. That's great. Great news. Yeah, but that's kind of useless. Not really useless, but boiling water is one of the tasks that you need to do. But we want to go a little further than that. We want to start to cook some food. We cooked hot dogs last night. So let's assume that this part is not working. We're going to shut this down. I'm not going to use that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take this out. And we're not going to use the gas at all. So my thought process is to set up three cans here. 1, 2, and 3. Like this. And then we're going to put this back on. Like so. And I have a griddle. And I want to do this with the griddle. Okay, and then we're going to cook pork chops. I have pork chops right here, ready to go. And we're going to cook them today, right now. We'll see how long it takes. And we're going to give this a shot and see if we can actually make this a useful project. Because technically, all this, someone claiming, oh, we can do this, we can do that. If you can't produce something usable, it's absolutely pointless. So this was from last night. Worked flawlessly. We're going to fill this back up again with more cotton balls and ethyl alcohol, which I have here. And we're going to get going on that. So let's do that now. Get us prepared. Because this is fun. I'm going to see if we can get this to work. I want to cook some food. I want to see, God forbid we lost power. God forbid we lost the ability for gas. God forbid all of this. Now, just so you know, I can't operate that burner without this piece on. Without this piece, I cannot operate it. And I'm going to prove to you that we're not using it. Because, you know, I don't want this to be one of those perpetual motion machines that, you know, it's the hardest part is hiding the batteries, you know. So, okay. We got this done. So let's pour some alcohol in here. So you have 1, 2, and 3. I mean, that seems to be safe. I'm going to put this over like so. So the only way we can blow this out is blowing out. Yeah, that's the only way you can put it out. So we're going to do this. There's the griddle. And I'm going to show you. That's why I'm not doing any editing. I want this to be done. Well, actually, let's light this. Let's light this now. And then put on the griddle. Okay. 3 fires cranking away. Let's put this on. And let's take a peek. Let's take this phone off the tripod here. I'm going to show you. Fire is cranking underneath there with the cans. All right, you can see it. I did it like that on purpose, so you don't think I'm doing trickery. So, let's see if we have, yep, there's definitely heat. So let's grab the food, the 2 pork chops, and see if we can start cooking. Oh, I already hear it. Nice. All right, I got a phone call, so sorry about that. So yeah, so this is moving right along. I flipped them. They're really thick. This is not something you would fry. You would probably boil that. But these things are really thick. Yeah, when you have a real good knife, it cuts right through everything, so that does make a difference. There we go. Much better. That's when you use a real knife. Wow, still can't believe this is working. Again, let me remove the phone from the, so you can see that we're using the Bumblebee cans for the fuel. We're using alcohol. It's working. It's working great. Cooking fine. Can't beat this with a stick. So the only thing that I didn't look into is how do I turn it off? Like how do I have to just blow underneath there, hopefully. But this is a viable option. If we needed to cook, we can. And that looks yummy as hell. I can't believe it. Unbelievable. Wow, this is great. Let's see what this looks like. Nice. Perfect. So all these pieces are going to be perfect too. All right, so we can take this off. These are all done. All right, so now the hardest part, now we got to blow this out. Without blowing anything up. Because it'll light up, it'll light them all up. Oh my God, I guess I didn't think this through. Oh my God. All right, so now we need to grab the mittens and get this off. Like I said, there's no flame control. I guess we'll have to design something. There we go. Now it's out. We have to come up with something for that, obviously. Wow. Success. So if you guys like this video, crazy video, cooking with ethanol alcohol, this is pretty cool, actually, really cool. So if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. Proof of concept, people. Proof of concept. It works. It works really well. Unbelievable, but it works. So if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Take care, and we'll see you next time.